Half of you were like, I have never heard that song before. And I wouldn't blame you. It's an old song, man. It's back from, was it the mid 80s or so? Something like that. That was Run DMC, the godfathers of rap music. That song was called Run's House. One of the great songs in rap history. And I know most of y'all are like, huh? What's a Run DMC? You all need to go look them up. If you don't know who Run DMC is, you are not a fan of rap music. I'm serious, you're not. I mean, because... Quick little lesson on rap music. Rap started kind of like in the early to mid 70s in the clubs. Started picking up steam in the late 70s. And in the early 80s, it was kind of big. But then it fell off. Like back in like 83, 84, it really fell off. Nobody was, I mean, rap artists were still in clubs and stuff, but they weren't getting record deals. Nobody wanted to sign them because they thought it was a fad. They thought it was kind of like disco. How disco was really big for about 3 or 4 years, and then it just died. People thought the same thing about rap music. But the one group that stayed together and kept pushing through it and kept rap alive, Run DMC. That's right. That is why they are considered the godfathers of rap music. They kept it going when rap was all but dead. And because of Run DMC, we got people like LL Cool J, we got people like NWA, we got people like Tribe Called Quest, all kinds of great bands out of it. It's great, man. I'm serious. If you don't know who they are, you really need to go look them up. Some of their stuff, I mean, I'll admit, pretty much all their stuff sounds pretty dated. But it's really a reflection of the time. I mean, it sounds 80-ish, and that's how it's supposed to sound. It's very much a reflection of their time. You listen to rock and metal music. I listen to all kinds of music. The only music I don't listen to is country music. I'm sorry, I can't listen to country music, man. It's just, I mean, I can appreciate the fact that obviously there are some very successful country music singers out there. That's fine. But no matter how much I've tried, I just can't do it. I can't get into it. I mean, and you would think somebody like me from Texas, where country music is pretty big, that I would be into it, but no. No country music, man. So how is Duel Links supposedly broken now? Here's the thing. It's the thing is that it's fixable. It's easily fixable. But since it's the weekend, I had no expectation that it would be fixed at all. And here's why. Because I play on PC, obviously, because I stream from my PC. Unfortunately, those of us that play on PC, we get Duel Links from Steam. Steam, unfortunately, has not gotten the patch for 3.0.1, which is the latest patch for mobile. And the thing is, it's kind of interesting, though, because usually Steam gets the patch first. I've seen that. I mean, as long as I've been playing Duel Links, which, I mean, admittedly isn't that long. Been playing like 7-8 months. I know people that have played longer, but unfortunately, I'm still on 3.0.0. And I have automatic updates on. I even checked manually to see if there was a patch available. Nothing. No patch available for PC, so that causes problems. The problem that we discovered yesterday was that if I create a duel room, and you guys are on the newer mobile version, you can't join my duel room. And vice versa. We actually had Bleskabar open up a duel room yesterday just to do a quick test. And everybody that was on 3.0.1 could enter his room just fine. But me, being on the patch just before, was not able to join his duel room. But interestingly enough, Friends Duels, even though we were on 2 different versions, the Friends Duels worked fine. I can try one more time. I don't think it got fixed, but just for the sake of saying that we're trying, I'll do this. And again, check specifically that you're on 3.0.1, because this is kind of a little experiment here. So, again, I'm on the slightly older version. because again, I can't patch it. There's nothing I can do. Okay, so I will post the room number in chat for you all, but I'm fairly certain that those of you on the newer 3.0.1 are not going to be able to join. So there it is. And yeah, so you all can try to join. In fact, I'll give you all a couple of minutes to see if you all can hop in there. But I think some of you may get that little error that says, sorry, different version, can't join dual room sort of thing. Yeah, Bless, I was telling them about how we were having that same problem yesterday. I'm thinking it's not fixed today at all. Because, again, I've gotten no patches. Well, hold on, Benia's in here. And if I remember correctly, Benia was on the older version. Or, I'm sorry, the newer version. Yeah, Bless, I know, is on the newer version for certain. So, Bless, if you can, try to hop into the dual room and see what happens. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Who subbed? Aladdin! Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Oh, Benia's on Steam. Okay, well, that makes sense then. Yeah, Carl just tried. He got an error message. Yeah, that was the same error message we were getting yesterday. So, yeah, pretty much if you play on PC, then you can join my dual rooms no problem. But if you're on mobile, yeah, it's gonna give problems. So that's why yesterday we kind of did away with the dual room, and I was just doing friends duels, which thankfully I have here. I'll leave this room because it's kind of pointless. Because at least on my friends list, I have quite a few of you on there, and I ended up pruning some people out that hadn't played in several weeks, and I added a few new people. Like, I know I added Opie. Opie got added yesterday. And there's a few people in here that I simply don't talk to. So I could probably get rid of some of them. Let me think. I'll start from the bottom. Dre, I talk to him all the time. Danger One, he's been fairly recent. Starling, I talk to. Yummy Rian. Oh, I know who that is. He comes every now and then. Luxus. Oh, hold on. Apparently I refreshed. I think it's because I got a request. Let me go back down here again. Luxus, I don't really talk to him that much. Complacent, I see him all the time over in Discord. Benia, obviously I see him a lot. Light, I actually do communicate a bit. He doesn't come to the streams, but he and I do play every now and then. So, Maroon, obviously he's here all the time. Darkness, I don't know who this is. Will you stop refreshing on me? Cut it out. Who is Darkness? I can't remember who Darkness is. Ugh. That friend request is you? Okay. Just to remove people that... Well, that's what because see, here's the thing. I'm not going to remove people that I talk to or that I duel all the time. Like, it makes no sense for me to remove Dan. I mean, first of all, Dan's here. And second, I see Dan at least every other day on Discord and stuff, so... Oh my god, it's just going to keep refreshing. Okay, this person I don't really talk to all that much, so I could probably get rid of them. There we are. Yes. I can always add them back later if, they come back around. Keyvet, Polar, I don't think I've talked to this person in a while. Okay, so I could probably remove Polar. Devil I talk to, he's also on Discord. Yugi Boy, I haven't spoken to him in a while. I can go ahead and remove him. Okay. Toasty Bettle. Johnny is cool. Jiren I added yesterday. Bluscobar, everybody knows him. Atem, that's Moni. There's Opie, Derek. Tarek has been joining us a lot lately. Okay, I think we'll be okay for now. Let me go ahead and accept these two requests. So Scar Kid 2 and... Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think that should probably be okay. I don't see anybody else remove tracks. That'd be mean. Toasty Battle, I haven't spoken to this person, so I can probably remove them. Again, I apologize if you're actually watching and I remove you, because I've noticed a lot of you don't have the same name on YouTube as you do in the game, so yeah. Dark Trash, get out of here. But I think everybody else, like Carp I talked to, Seven I talked to, Dan. Well, hold on, I just got another request. Let me see. Rancid Fever, who is this? Who is Rancid Fever? I honestly don't know who this is. So please, oh, Carl. Okay, there you go. I wish we could put little notes so that I could know who you guys are. Oh, there's Moojim. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to remove somebody else now. Well, hold on, let me see if it lets me accept. Maybe I actually do have one more spot. Yes. Let me see. All right, woo! It worked. Hello, Ubel Rocks. Okay, I think we got enough people. I think we're good now, huh? All right. So we'll go ahead and start with this. And people, as people come in, they can add me on as well if they'd like. So challenge me to a friend duel. Okay. I don't know if I should play you with this deck. This deck I've just been playing around with. Maybe I'll get a chance. I'll give it a shot. Let me see. Let's see, friend duels. Yeah, this deck, it either works really well or it just... User is currently in a duel room. Oh, if you're in a duel room, it won't let you all challenge me. You'll have to leave the duel rooms you're in. Folly! Oh my gosh, my little microphone arm is talking to me. Your troll deck. Well, here, I'll play this deck once. Let me see if I can accept your request again this time. Oh, there we go. I think it worked. Yes, you can. If you want, Ubel, send me a friend request, and if I have to, I can kind of remove somebody for the time being. Stop talking. Stupid. I need to get a new microphone arm. This one's a little old. It's like 4 years old. One of my knobs is broken. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I need to get a new one. This one's it's done its job. Ugh, that's a dirty hand. We're doing friend duels because unfortunately duel rooms aren't working quite right. Yep, 2 days, man, till 5Ds. It's kind of amazing. Is there a duck in the stream? Maybe. I don't know. They're kind of, sort of. So, we're going to have to pop one. Oh, a poly. Darn, of course I hit the one thing that, that he could probably do without for now. Ducking around. Ooh, look at that. Well, I can try to cause a little damage. I mean, I've got this thing in my hand anyway. I might as well try and use it. Ah, I had a feeling I was going to say, the one thing that could really mess me over right now would be drowning Mirror Force. So there you go. Well, you got a free shot there, buddy. Kind of want to do that, but yeah. Let's do this instead since I've got it in my hand anyway. Yeah, my name in the game is the same as for my, whatchamacallit. He's gonna evolution burst me again. That's actually not a bad move. Okay, let's see. Actually, do I want to dump that or dump... Let's do this. I'll get that out of there. And then I can do this. Another drowning would hurt, but I don't... let's take the chance. What the heck? There we go. Good duel, sir. Yeah, that's why I didn't really want to play with this deck, because this deck is I guess it's not necessarily really exciting to watch, but it is a little interesting. And plus it's pretty tough. It can be tough. I was bricking a little bit there for a bit, but it kind of worked out. Let me change to a different deck, because that's a bit of a hardcore deck. And some people are saying this deck may become meta. So let me switch to something else.
This isn't the final game you'll ever play.
Let me see. Who else can I use? Let me see. I used Kaiba a lot yesterday. Let me...
Anytime, any place.
Well, I mean, you all have beaten this deck before, but let me try something a little different here. I'll go to this deck, because this deck's fun.
You can count on me and my Viacroids.
Yeah, that. I switched out from the Yubel deck. Don't worry, I'm not going to use that anymore, unless you all specifically request it. And even then, I imagine if you do request it, it's because you're running counter. So yeah, I'm switched out of that. Let's see. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. Hold on. All right. Let's see. I think Dre requested first. Yeah, Dre requested first. So I gotta challenge him real quick. Yeah, it's gonna be on the 25th for 5Ds. So just a couple days away, really. I mean, essentially that's gonna be our Tuesday show. Our Tuesday show is gonna be all 5Ds. Which is good, because Tuesdays usually I'm kind of sometimes at a loss of what to really do with the show, so... Yeah, that's kind of crap.
Duel.
And the reason I think that why I was saying yesterday that we weren't going to get an update for PC this weekend is because in Japan, when they take weekends off, they really take weekends off. So we may get the fix pushed out tomorrow, but they may just say, you know what, forget it, let's just wait until Tuesday. It's not a great Yubel deck. In fact, I changed it up a little bit. But when it works, it's pretty harsh. It's pretty hard to get past. I mean, because once you get like the second one, the level 11 out, most people do not like setting monsters. They just end their turns. They'll put some backfield, but then they'll end their turn. Let's see. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon. Was that a special summon or a normal summon? Oh, he normal summoned. Okay. Can target one level 4 monster and the grab special summon the target other side of the field. Okay. Oh, okay, he ended. It doesn't lock monsters, but because of its Regeki-like effect, most people don't want to set monsters or summon them, because they're going to get destroyed. Unless they have a way to immediately negate Yubel's effect, which you can do. Every time the effect is activated, you can negate it. You can chalice it. There was that other one, that fairy-ish type card, Divine something. Divine Punishment, I think it is. Yeah, you want to use Floodgate on this. Use it. But yeah, there are ways to negate the effect. Oh. Oh, okay. And Dre's like, I'm not dealing with this. Yeah, Chalice definitely works on Yubel. Like, if you run a deck with a couple of Chalices in it, you can probably get past Yubel pretty easy. I mean, any of them. Because Chalice will negate any of their effects. Except when they're in the graveyard. Like, if you destroy something... let me see, no? Well, I mean, because if you Chalice it, you can just ram into it and kill it that way. And so the effect wouldn't activate in the graveyard because it wouldn't be by effect, it would be by battle. So yeah, Chalice basically owns Yubel. Okay, I'm facing Benia next because he was next in line. As soon as he saw that, as soon as he saw me break out my my Ancient Gear Beast, he was like, oh crap. Read your last message. Let me see. Slimmy, you have the my icon right. So if so, I tried to send you a friend request, but your friends list. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, friends list is full. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. I'll go through it here again in a minute after this duel. And I'll see if there's anybody else that I can kind of push out of there.
Duel.
Ooh, Mermail. So Benia's running Mermails too. Well, what's this? What'd you dump? Atlantean Marksman. 2 Atlantean Marksmans. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that guy. That's a big dude. Fish Borg. What is that? Well, there it is. Fish Borg Planter. That's interesting. Well, all I can really do is D up here. Yes. Let's see. Okay. There's a game. My name is Akiza and Gold Rank 1. Okay. Yeah, right after this duel, I'll go and see if I can move someone else out of the friends list. Citadel Well. That's a big dude. Let me see. I think I already know what's coming, so I have to do that. I'm fairly certain that's a sea stealth. Yeah, well, he's grabbing it anyway. So, yeah, it's a good idea to have done that. Come on, Benia, don't DC on me. I'll just start making fart noises. And I know how you love that. Whew. Okay, so I imagine at least one of them is a sea stealth attack. Because, yeah, that's a sea stealth attack. Quite possibly that's another sea stealth attack. So let's just do what we can do here. I kind of want to... Let me see. Once, while this card is in your graveyard, you can send the top card of your deck to your graveyard. Then, if it is a one monster, special summon this card from the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Fishborg Planter once per turn. So it doesn't do me any good to get rid of that thing. So we're just going to hit you for 8. Go ahead and activate your Sea Stealth attack. Oh, Treacherous. Okay. Oh, thank God. I thought, because I was actually worried if that was going to be another C stealth attack, because if it was both, then that would have sucked. Yeah, I'm still in okay shape. Come on. Yes. I have no idea what this did. You cannot be blah, blah, blah. Once per turn, you can banish one monster you control and in the phase. This turn phase of spell from you cannot be destroyed by opponent's effect. Okay. Come on, Benia, don't get mad. Get glad. I mean, he still has a good shot at beating me here. I don't have a ton here. That's actually a good move on his part. Because then when it comes back, it's back to 18. The only problem there... Oh, I gotta make a decision here. Let's... Can I remove that? Okay. Because I was thinking, do I want to do this or this? And it's like, well, he answered the question for me, so I guess I'm going to hit his crazy guy. Aww. I didn't have much. I mean, I was top decking pretty much. I guess he was like, I'm not going to do this. I guess that good duel, sir? Your internet was crap. It was dying on you. That's alright. You still had a pretty decent advantage there. You were able to keep taking your monsters out so you could refresh them. Oh, crap. Hold on. Abort, abort, abort. Okay. I forgot. I was going to go check my friends list. Where was I? Oops, wrong thing. Okay, so now it's a decision of who has to go next. Polar, I have actually... I don't remember them. So I'm going to remove them. Yes. And unfortunately I can't... Okay, Ubel, if you're still there, go ahead and send me a friend request. And I'll add you right now. Let's see, everybody else... Let me see. Dre always has interesting decks. Well, I keep getting requests for duels, so I'm just kind of taking them as they come. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, let's see. Friend duels. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Slow down, guys. Chill out. Okay, so Trax was first in line, so... What, Dan? I did that joke in a way that most kids would have no idea what it meant. They're gonna be like, huh? What's that mean? And then like 10 years down the line, you know, they'll be like, oh, that's what he meant. That's nasty. Ooh. Let's see, do I want to start with this? I guess I do. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, here it comes. I need to stop saying. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta put that thing down. Well, okay, now I'm at a loss of what to do. I have options. I just, hold on. Do I do that or do I do this? Because if I, let's just do this. I gotta make a decision. I'm wasting time here. There. I'll bring that out. Okay, he can't flip that thing back up, so we're okay for now. Just stop talking for the day. Okay, come on, Drillroid. Okay, Submarine Roid. Well, that's coming out. Yes. Okay, at least I was able to get a little life point off that. Okay, I just gotta hope for my Drillroid now. Because if not, that monster's gonna sit down there for a long time. Come on, Drillroid! Dang it. I think. I don't really want to put another monster out there. So we'll just do this again. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep poking him with a stick here for the time being until I can draw a Drillroid. Oh, Kaiba dude! Oh no! Here comes out of the blue eyes. Burst stream of destruction! Well, I poked him with the stick one too many times and now he's angry. So now he has two blue eyes. You're Korea? We love Korea! I had to do that. I really do want another Stamping Destruction. Oh, now you show up, huh? Now you show up. We got people from all over the world here now, man. That's pretty insane. We got Dan from the UK. We got Moni from the Netherlands. We've got Benia from Dominican Republic. Me from the States. This person from Korea. I can't read their name. I'm sorry. Yeah. Kind of want to do this. I'm gonna have to defense. No, Jose. That is not who that is. Calm down, guys. I mean, you all make jokes about that stuff, but over there, where in the Korean Peninsula, that stuff is nothing to really joke about, man. It's very, I mean, because the thing is, it's very possible over there. I mean, things have gotten better because the two countries have started, doing talks and stuff like that, and that's good. But I mean, that stuff's kind of serious, man. There you go. They're a Korean living in South. Trax is like, no! How could I lose? Most people have not been to the North. I mean, up until, you know, all these recent talks and stuff. I mean, because from what I understand, there was like this kind of work trade program thing that had been going, where certain individuals from South Korea were allowed into North Korea to do work and stuff like that, and then they would come home the same day. And that was kind of the whole thing of it. But then they stopped that for a little while, from what I understand. And but lately it's been getting sort of better. Yeah, you can take a quote-unquote a vacation to North Korea, but it's not always safe, simply because there are a lot of different laws over there. Like you can like take a picture of something, and they may consider that offensive and against the law, and so they could confiscate your camera. They could sit you down and question you for days. They could actually put you in jail. But yeah, there's the war. I mean, because really, since the 50s, North and South Korea have technically been at war. There was just an armistice where it was basically a ceasefire, and the ceasefire, for the most part, has held up all these decades.
Duel.
Yes, I actually did read up a bit on North and South Korea. I thought it's kind of interesting, mostly because, you know, me being American, we were there in the 50s for the war, so, you know, it's kind of part of our history as well. Granddad served in the Korean War. My grandfather was in World War II and in Korea. So he had an interesting time. Dark Valkyria. Yeah, a lot of my family were actually in the various wars. Like, I had several uncles that were in Vietnam. I've also had some family members that went to Iraq for Gulf War One, Gulf War Two, stuff like that. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, lots of military people in my family. Is Amazon is still relevant? Oh yeah, Amazons are still very good. They're not as good as they used to be. They've taken tiny little nerfs here and there along the way, but they're still pretty good. Like, they used to be insane, but then they semi-limited Amazoness Baby Tiger, and so it made the deck a little bit weaker. But it's still a very solid deck. But yeah, I actually have a version of Amazons, and I run it with. I had to take out the baby tigers, but I put in the regular tiger, and the regular tiger actually works pretty well. And that card is ridiculous. Nah, Onslaught's already semi-limited to 2. So that's why it's either you run the Onslaughts or you run the Baby Tigers, and it makes no sense to run the deck without without Onslaught. So, yeah. I actually have to read this. I wasn't even paying attention to the card. I was just paying attention to chat. Once while this card is in face-up, you can put some spell counter on it. This card gains 300 attack for each spell counter on it. Okay. I don't know. I mean, Well, the baby tiger in the Amazon deck was. I mean, I wouldn't say it was well, I guess some people could say it was a staple, but it was a very good addition because it just kept coming back all the time. Because you could just bring it back and bring it back and bring it back. So when those got semi-limited, we had to kick the little baby tigers out, and I, like I said, I brought back the regular tiger. But the cool thing was that I had actually played with the regular tiger for a good long time, and so I was already used to the deck without the baby tigers. So when they limited them, then it was pretty easy to make the change. It was like just going back to the previous version of the deck. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, was that you? I was dueling. I apologize. I wasn't even paying attention, dude. I just got so into the chat. I was just kind of like, eh. Yeah, that dude's kind of. I mean, but you also have to think. I mean, I'm not giving him any slack. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a sympathizer of him at all. But when you're raised the way that you are, I mean, he may actually think that he is, some sort of kind of, not necessarily a god, but more than a man, kind of like Hercules, But some of the other stuff that I hear about him is just ridiculous. Like somebody said, and I'm pretty sure half of this stuff is made up, but somebody said that Kim Jong-un thinks that he can talk to dolphins. Yeah, and somebody else said that he doesn't poop. Like that's like a thing that they have their people believing, that he doesn't, urinate or defecate. But obviously he does.
Duel.
Yeah, that whole situation's just. I sincerely hope that North Korea, decides, okay, we need to stop doing this stuff. We need to, it's been several decades. We need to wake up already. Apparently he did, Shyam. I remember reading that news story too, where apparently he there was some sort of issue. I forget exactly what the circumstances were behind it. But yeah, apparently he had his uncle killed. Now, as far as the method, some people were saying that he literally fed his uncle to rabid dogs or wild dogs. Can you write simply because the broadcaster does not understand everything? I'm sorry, I can't let you get any more of those Hydrogeddons out. Told of a unicorn lair. That is so goofy. Unicorn lair sounds a bit out there. Go ahead and Karibo. You have to Karibo, dude. There you go. But yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff. You know what I think? I think unicorns were birthed from the idea of rhinoceros and horses. I have no idea what that means, Turner. I have no clue. Here, I'll show you what he said, guys. I don't know what that means. Good game, Rex. actually kind of paid attention there. Not that that's the reason. Is Duel Links different Korean server or foreign server? No, not really. Just the language that you read. The read and the spoken languages are different. But here in the States, we can actually download any language we want. I'm pretty sure it's like that in all the others too. Do you dual chat? Druno back row. Yeah, I kind of figured. When you had the whatchamacallit out there, the Electro, I was like, oh, that could be interesting. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, if you download the Japanese version, the art is a little bit different on some of the cards, simply because they're not as uptight about women's bodies there. They figure if a woman has big boobs, then she has big boobs. That's it. Whereas for some reason here, apparently we teach our children to be afraid of boobs, I guess. Yeah, it's not really censored. The art is what it is. Big boobs are everywhere in Japan. That's actually probably true. I've never been to Japan myself. I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Japan. America is not free to boobs. Well, that's the thing, man. I mean, you could actually, at least I know here in Texas, a woman can walk around topless, and it's not against the law. Oh yeah, you could do VPN, download the Japanese version. In fact, that's a heck of an idea. I may just do that. Let's see, do I want to do that? Oh. That's an interesting little combo there. Let's... Oh, gosh. Because if he has a rush, then I'm going to be in trouble. Well, no. Okay. I think we'll be okay. We'll do this. Here. I'll bring out the gens. No. No. There we go. In charge of censoring. Well, most people don't do it, though. As far as the whole topless thing, most people don't do it. But like when I lived in Austin, it wasn't a big deal. I mean, it wasn't very common at all. But yeah, occasionally you would see a woman just kind of walking around. The way they regulate it is very, it's like all you can do is if like a woman wants to walk around topless, she's perfectly allowed to. But if they at any point sexualize what they're doing, then they can immediately be arrested. It's kind of ridiculous. It's yeah. Yeah, Girls Gone Wild, man. Which hotels? Well, here in my area, like when spring break comes along, like in March, here are like the beaches here and the beaches a little further south from here, which is South Padre Island. There's a lot of spring breakers, dude. I mean, a lot. I'm talking like tens of thousands of spring breakers. And they all come here and they party and they just do all kinds of crazy stuff. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. And I actually used to work in a hotel when I was younger. And I can kind of confirm what Benny is talking about. There have been times where I have seen girls just run around pretty much half naked. Chimera Tech. Look at this guy. Trying to remember what he does. I know he gets to that. Okay, original attack, blah, blah, blah. This card can attack your opponent's monster's number of times equal to the number of fusion materials. Ooh, okay. I'm sorry, Zane Cheesedale. What is your impression of Brazil? Brazil's okay. They seem like decent people. I honestly don't. I mean, I feel like I probably should know a little more about Brazil, but I don't. The only thing I really know about Brazil is they really love football. They really love their football stars. And a lot of the women around there are very shapely. I'm not that amazing. Admittedly, this Cyrus deck is actually pretty good. I think it's pretty good. In fact, if you want, after this duel, and watch, I'm going to lose here, of course. But, okay, yeah, look at that starting hand. That's bad. I have heard a little bit about that, though, in Brazil, what you're saying, as far as violence. But I've heard that of a lot of countries in South America and Central America. A lot of those countries deal with a lot of violence. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw everything down there and hope for the best. Playing Duel Links for 13 days. Man, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in 2001? Something like that. Cyrus deck's the new meta. It does. I'm telling you, the reason why I like these. Ooh, do I want to do that? I'm gonna wait. But I do. Again, I do like this deck because it has a lot of tech in it. It really does. It has so much. There are so many different ways that the deck can get around various things. That's what I really like about it. Except for the fact that I'm not drawing really much right now. Oh no! Don't DC on me. There we go. Because if I'm going to lose, I want to give you the win. I'm not give you the win, but I want you to have the satisfaction. You know, I don't like surrendering, or I don't like DCs, that kind of thing. So please don't DC. Criminality and corruption. That's everywhere, dude. The only difference, honestly, when it comes to corruption, the only difference between Brazil and the United States is that Brazil sort of admits that they have that problem. In the sense that it's kind of out there, but here in the United States, we always try to say that we don't have that problem when deep down, yeah, we know we have that problem. There's corruption here. Nobody wants to admit it, though. Oh, the United States does that too. The United States has, what is it, the highest population of people in jail in the world? I mean, that's ridiculous, man. And the sad thing is a lot of the crimes, like a good majority of the crimes are non-violent. I mean, I understand there are some non-violent crimes where people do need to go to jail, but I mean, there are other things that are just stupid. Some of the laws we have here are just really, really stupid. Like, there was a thing that came out called mandatory minimums. And it's essentially for people who I guess get in trouble when they get caught with a large amount of drugs, or whatever the police consider to. Oh my God! Can I draw a monster? Whatever the police consider to be a significant amount of drugs, and in some cases it could be like an ounce, which is not a lot. I mean, especially when it comes to something like marijuana. An ounce of marijuana, it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. And, but yeah, there are times when people, Sword of the Dragon Soul, ruh-roh. But people get caught with marijuana and they end up going to jail. And they get what we call mandatory minimum sentences, which in a lot of places in the States it is still illegal. And so what happens to them is they get sent to jail and they get mandatory minimums, which in a lot of cases are 10 years. So yeah, you could technically get caught with just an ounce of weed and go to jail for 10 years, which is completely stupid. It's the stupidest thing ever. It really is. It is so dumb. I hate it so much. They've been kind of scaling back on it now, but for a good 10, 15 years they were doing that. They were doing mandatory minimums. Don't DC! Come on, don't DC! There we go. Yes. The thing is, a lot of times that, I mean, just the way that some of the, I guess, how can I put this? Just the way that law enforcement kind of goes about how they catch criminals is kind of underhanded. I mean, it's not illegal, but it's a bit underhanded. Because the public education is precarious. Yeah, I said a mouthful, Jose, so I mean, believe me, I said a whole bunch, so it's not, I don't blame you if you didn't understand exactly what I said. Hey, Jonas. Oh my gosh, can I draw? Ugh. Man, what can I do here? Let me see. Boom, boom. Okay. I think I can probably win here. Let me see. Direct, smash, tribute. No, I gotta do it now. Okay. Okay, so let's put this down here just in case. I think I may have screwed up, but I guess we're gonna have to figure it out now, aren't we? Hold on. Yeah, I think I did screw up. I got so into chat that I didn't really think this out. So now it's a matter of which one do I want to get rid of. I guess I'll get rid of this. I'll take that. No. Yeah, I did screw up a bit here. Well, I'll do that, and I'll just have to live with my mistake. Well, that's another weird thing about being here in the States. The age of consent is different from place to place. Hold on, that's a light, right? Yes, okay. For certain things, if you know what I mean. Like over in California, the age of consent is 18. Here in Texas, the age of consent is 17. I mean, there are certain other places that, you know, the consenting age is just different. You're free to play and unemployed. That's unfortunate. Free to play. In Canada, it's 16. Yeah, it depends where you go. It's usually about 16 to 18 years old in most cases. Oh my gosh, choices, choices, choices. There's no consenting age. Ooh, that's kind of rough. Ooh, good duel, sir. I did screw that up a little bit, though. I didn't do my math quite right, and I messed that up. But I was able to get through it. Blescabar. All right, Blescabar. Yeah, it's best just to stay away from younger people. I hate to say that, but it's true. Because there are some younger people out there who, I mean, obviously some of them lie, and yeah, it's not good. In fact, when I was a little younger, when I worked at like I mentioned earlier, I worked at a hotel, and there was somebody that worked there, and they were interested, if you know what I mean. And so this girl and I started talking, and just casually, because I was like 20, 21 at the time. And I was like, how old are you? And she's like, oh, I'm 20. I'm like, oh, okay. And I just believed her. Turns out the chick was 17 years old. And I was like, woo, dodged a bullet there, man. I know it's only 3 years, but still, I mean, those few years can get you a whole lot, man. In your high school, there's a freshman who's a mother. Oof. Yeah, that's a little. I mean, I actually knew a few women like that. I actually have a friend who she got pregnant when she was 15, had a baby at 16. Yeah. It was pretty trashy. Yeah, and the reason why, I mean, you get the wins more when you get to Platinum and Legends because you lose a lot of the times too. So, like for every couple of wins you get a loss. So it really holds you back from climbing the ladder. Well, this is interesting. I kind of want to. Well, here, let's do this. Do I want to destroy this? Or do I want to hit for 8? It won't be 18 because if I direct attack, it's the original attack. I guess I'll get rid of the... Well... I'm going to direct attack. And I'm not going to switch. So I'll leave it like that. 16, almost 17. The giant Ojima dude. Yeah, get out of here, dude. Yeah, there's a song. She's only 17. That's an old song, but I mean, if you dive back into the catalog of music, like from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Oh man, it can get a little scary. Because some of the stuff that they would talk about was like, okay, no. Yes, they are doing a reboot of Mary Poppins, which is kind of neat. Ooh, controller. Good choice. Well, he pretty much had to do it. Well, oh, what do I want to do here? Good duel, sir. Old enough to be your dad. Yeah, I kind of figured you didn't have the greatest hand. Plus, I mean, the Ojima deck, it's the Ojima slash Arm Dragon deck. It's one of those decks that if it works amazingly. But if it doesn't, then it's kind of eh. I have lost. I think I've lost at least a couple of times. But I'm telling you, man, this Opie. Do you want to face this deck or do you want to face a different deck? Opie might not be in chat anymore though. I've been playing with this because here, I'll show you guys real quick, just in case you all aren't familiar with this deck. I think it's a solid deck. I really do. The thing is, I almost never use. Well, I sometimes use the ability, but not that much. But yeah, this is the deck. It's called Dark Trax's Brain. We named it basically as a joke, but like I said, interestingly enough, it actually works really well. We got Jinzo, we got Man-Eater Bug. I may switch that out for a Snowman Eater. Hey, furry. I may switch this out for a Snowman Eater, but it's been working okay. So I just kind of left it as it is. 2 Droids, 2 Steamroids, 2 Submarine Roids, 2 Gyroids, this guy, Ancient Gear Beast, 1 Anti-Magic Arrows, 2 Rush, 2 Controllers, 1 Widespread, Paleozoic. I might change the Paleozoic for another Floodgate, but it seems to be working. But yeah, Canadia, Floodgate, and Wall. And like I said, I'm hesitant to really change anything because it just seems to be working pretty well. I mean, obviously today I mean, again, I'm not undefeated with the deck, obviously, but it does pretty darn well. Lots of tech. I mean, we got Jinzo for anti-trap. We got this guy to clear the field. We got this guy for defense. This guy pumps himself up. This is direct attack. This guy survives. This guy also negates back row whenever he attacks. I mean, just a lot of tech in this deck, man. Hello, sir. From I can't. What is that? I can't. Chinche Maru. I think it's a good deck. And this, I just have these in there for the heck of it. Because at one point I was running just strictly Roids, but that didn't work out as well as I hoped it would. So I just never took these out. I could probably take them out if I want to. I don't use them, but yeah, these. I mean, it's a pretty good deck. It's a solid deck. As far as a fun deck, it's fun to play, and it does win pretty often. So yeah, that's the deck right there. Just in case you all want to try to build it. All right, let me see. What can I switch to? Let me think. What have I not used? Let me run. Oh, I didn't want to switch that. Oops, sorry. Hold on, Opie. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. You're from your own little world. This doesn't sound right. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm going to switch. I'll use... I think I've faced Opie with this deck before, and he actually beat me. So I'll try again. This deck has some tech in it. It has one particular theme, though. Well, there's actually 2 themes in it. Let's see, Friend Duels. Opie was waiting. There we go. There we go. Okay. From Brazil, I can't say it, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Callum. The game is broken in the sense that the mobile users, like people who have tablets and phones, which is a good majority of the people who play Duel Links, they have version 3.0.1. Those of us on PC like myself have version 3.0.0. So unfortunately, we can't join each other's duel rooms. I really did not want to go first with this. So instead of doing duel rooms, I just added a bunch of people on my friends list, and we've been dueling that way, and it's actually worked out fairly well. I mean, it's not as streamlined as a duel room, obviously, but it has worked out pretty well. Free to play Safato. The 100. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, this hand was good to go second. It wasn't that great to go first. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to lock down here. I guess I'll do that. Ooh, Escalation of the Monarchs. What's this? Once per turn during your opponent's main phase or your opponent's battle phase, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, tribute summon one monster. Oh, wow, okay. That's one of those newer cards. Okay, pretty neat. I kind of want to hold this now. Well, actually, no. Let's do this. I'll do this, and I'll do this. And I'll just push it and see what happens. Nothing happened. Okay. Another set. Here's to hoping there's no drowning back there. Oh, a floodgate. Okay. Well, it actually does make sense. You want to save yourself some of the damage here. So. Your baby sister. My brother would do that stuff to me too. He would. My brother's only 2 years older than I am, and up until we were like in our, and I mean, I think I was probably about 24, 25 before he stopped calling me his baby brother. I'm like, come on, man, I'm an adult now, dude. Good duel, sir. I'm guessing what happened there is Opie got a lot of backfield, and I had the Electros that didn't help. Let's see, what time is it? 12:45. Oh man, I'm getting a headache. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what happened. You only got the one monster, and since I had Electro, I was able to keep locking down your backfield. So yeah, there wasn't a ton you could do. Bad draw. You got some bad draws. And I didn't have a good starting hand either. It just so happened that I had enough to be able to survive. Cubix Noxy. Hello, Cubix. Let's see. Well, I haven't gotten any other duel requests, so I guess what I can do is... Hold on. Let me do this. I don't think we really have a mean age for the people that come and watch. Well, because I know, I don't want to give away anybody's personal information, but I know that there's a few people here that are older than you guys. So I'll leave it at that. But there are at least, let me think, at least 3 people that I know of that come to watch my streams fairly often. They are older than you guys. And me, I'm not giving away my age. Because that information is personal. That's why I'm not giving away y'all's ages either. Because that wouldn't be cool. I just realized I need 1 gem to get a pack. Come on, give me 1 gem. 1 gem. Just 1. It's not going to give me a gem, is it? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to face Yubel. Should I do level 40? Yeah, let's do level 40. King Dwagon. Okay, I've actually not faced level 40 Yubel with this deck, so I don't know how it's gonna work.
Duel.
Oh my goodness. That's an interesting starting hand. Well, that's one way to start the duel. Ooh, did you really want to do that? I guess so. If she does another tribute to the doomed, okay. Ooh. Well, I don't even have. Well, if I did attack, it would be kind of a stalemate though, because if I attack into their tomato, I know they're going to bring their Yubel. Oh no! Oh! But then it would be destroyed by an effect. I'm gonna just end it. Oh no! But they brought that thing back now. Oh, Sphere Kariba. Okay, good. So that will help a little bit. I guess I kind of have to do this. Here, I'll force them to bring up. Well, no, that's right. It was destroyed by an effect and not by. Okay, gotcha. Oh, just goes to show how often I play with these cards. That's a good draw. Here, I'm not going to use the Phoenix anytime soon. Well, I may need to. Let me dump this thing instead. Remove that sucker. Ultimate Providence. Ugh. Well, there goes my core. Build a Ghost Trick deck. I thought about that. I don't have all the cards for it quite yet, though. I should actually summon Sphere Karibo just to get rid of that stupid thing and hope that they don't top deck into something. But even then, I'll still be able to do this next turn. I think well, actually, hold on. I'll do this and just do as much damage as I can. We'll do that. Oh, interesting decision. Okay. Here, we'll do that. That worked out okay. I actually hope that Yubel gives me a gem. Just one gem. Oh, he leveled up. Oh, look, he's in that sweet spot now. Nice. So 28, 29, 30, I'm going to get some gems there. I kind of want to save these for the 5Ds. I'm not going to push him too far yet, because I know if I get the gems, I'm going to spend them. So I'm going to just kind of sit back on him and just hope I get the one gem from Yubel here. Oh, we got an ability, or whatchamacallit. Balance. Meh. One is the loneliest number. It's okay. It's not bad. I was actually kind of surprised that I got a skill drop from Yubel. I guess because it's at the gate, maybe? I don't know. I usually only get the mass skill drops whenever I do ranked duels.
Duel.
Ooh, this is not that good. Yeah, any legendary duelist, yeah. But I tend to get them more from ranked. Ah, that's a bad draw. Let's see. And Cameron must be special summoned, but you tell him if it can be special summoned ways. He can be summoned from the graveyard, right? I mean, special summoned. Because if so, then I'm just going to dump that and attack. And here, let me Cyclone real quick. Because let's actually give them this. Because I think they're going to bring you Bell. Oh, Grave Squirmer. Okay. We'll end the turn then. So they're going to swing with Squirmer, I bet. I kind of want to stop that, though. No, let's wait. Let's wait. No. I'll take the 14. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting bad draws now. Kind of have to stymie this a bit. Come on. Come on, give me something. Not a Karibo. I really need the Fire King Island right now. I really need it. Come on. Yeah, I'm just fighting for my life at this point. That's not bad. How do you get the incarnation? You get it just from I think you defeat level 50, and you get the Terror Incarnate card, and then when you defeat level 60, you get this one. Only thing is you only get one copy of each of these two. But Yubel, the regular Yubel card, you can get a lot of copies of that thing. Yes. Let's see if they get Yubel this time. Nope, we're generating Rose. Well, they're not going to want to attack. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that's actually not too bad. Okay. Now I could actually... Let me see. Let me do this. It's Dark Core. I'm going to send this thing. And we'll remove Yubel. There we go. Yubel's animation's okay. It's not bad. That was a little dicey there. I wasn't getting the best draws. Come on, give me a gem. I just want one gem. I want a gem. I don't need any more of these. I got 40 billion of them. Give me gems. Actually, I could face Joey. Let's see, are you level 40? Let's see how the Yubel auto duel works. Yeah, auto duel Joey. Because if it bricks, it might brick pretty hard. But let's see what happens here. Oh, actually, he'll get a pretty decent start here. Man, look at those draws. Those draws are pretty bad. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, some of those draws were pretty harsh. Yeah, I already did that. If you watch the replay, like, you get to do it once a day. I already did it. But it is going to reset here in about 3 minutes. Give me a jam. The pain of free to play. Man, I need a nap. I really do. I'm just. I think I mentioned earlier in no pack for you. I mentioned earlier in Discord that I was in a bunch of pain. I don't sound like it because I'm trying to put on the brave face, so to speak. Well, there's Yubel again. I can go face them. This deck, however, would not be great against Yubel. Let's see. Which level is it? Oh. Okay. Come on, man. Just go to dual school. Yeah, I could do that. I've already done all the easy ones though. All the others are just the hard ones. Oh, there we go. Level 40. School has been blown to pieces. Where do you live, man? The Middle East? Thing is, though, that Yubel is not transsexual. Here, I'll let you see this since you enjoy it so much. Bye, Yubel. Oh, are you serious? I keep forgetting that she runs Ultimate Providence. Oh, here comes Yubel again. I think it's kind of... I mean, well... I guess it is ironic that Yubel plays her own, or his own, whatever it is, its own Yubel deck so terribly. My favorite GX character is Jerry Beansman. Still no gem for me. Oh, that's right, and we get a new pack today, don't we? We get the weekly pack. Hold on, I'm just gonna restart the app real quick so I can force it. Yeah, we get a pack. I don't remember. Was it last week or the week before I actually got a decent card? I've already clicked on the fountain.
Duel links.
I've clicked on all of them. I've clicked on the fountain. I've clicked on the trash can. On the lights. On Alexis's boobs. Everything, man. It just doesn't work. Here we go. Let's see. What are we going to get here? More junk? Yeah, it's a bunch of junk. Decoy, bleh. Multiply, bleh. That was a terrible pack. That's such a terrible pack. Well, I hope you guys get better stuff than I did. Because my pack was bad. Yeah, see, I've already clicked all the clickies. Nothing. Did you click on the hack button? Oh, speaking of hacks, apparently this new version of Duel Links is not compatible with, I guess, that hacking program that people were using. And so I guess the person who did the hack is going to have to go back and do it. Well, no, I can go and I can watch the duel now. I can do this because it reset. Now I can watch it. I'll get my whole 5 gems. Yeah, and then I'll open one whole pack for you guys, and then I guess we can call it for the day. And then I can go watch some football. Cowboys versus Seattle is a little bit later this afternoon. Should be an interesting game. I think Dallas should win. Their defense is much better this year. This is actually kind of interesting. This is Chaz versus Jaden with what look like theme decks. Yeah, he's running heroes. Dude, a lot of sports are just a bunch of big sweaty guys chasing each other around for a ball. Football's like that. World football's like that. Basketball is like that. Rugby is like that. A lot of sports that do that. We actually have women's football too. Like women's American football. With big sticks. Hockey is actually kind of entertaining. I've been to a couple of hockey games, just for like minor league teams, but they're still fun. They're pretty fun to watch. See you later, dude. Take it easy. Detroit Red Wings. I actually watched, I think I mentioned it to you guys once, Austin used to have a minor league hockey team called the, I think it was the Ice Bats. And they were actually a pretty good team. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if they're still around or not. I haven't heard of them. But even Corpus Christi had a hockey team as well for a period of time. Like they were really trying to do the whole expansion thing down here in this area, just to kind of make hockey a little bigger, but it never really took off. I mean, it was around for about 5-6 years, but then it just kind of died. Baseball is a much bigger sport here. Baseball and football. American football. The Lions are playing the Patriots today, so that's going to be interesting. The Lions are going to have the game of their lives to get past Tom Brady. Guys like 41, 42 and still throwing touchdowns like it's nothing. It's been broken stoned since yesterday. We were doing friend duels today. Okay, here's the deal. Just to make it a little more exciting, I'm going to let you guys give me suggestions on which pack to open. Now, to give you all an idea, I've got pretty much everything I want from Gaia Genesis. Scarlet I gave up on. Visions I've gotten everything. I think, in fact, most of them I've gotten mostly everything. There are a few packs that I would like. Ultimate Rising, I've been buying more of these. Generation Next is still pretty good. Primal Burst. Shut up, Land of Titans. Which super rare did you get, Opie? I'm curious. Because I got nothing. I got 2 rares and a normal. They were all crap. I did, Stoned. I actually did. But one of the things I mentioned earlier is, again, they work on the game in Japan. And on the weekends in Japan, they really do not work. They just... It's like a skeleton crew that's left there. They don't have the programmers or anybody there. So you really do have to wait the entire weekend until Monday for them to get it fixed, unfortunately. And what I was thinking is what they might actually do is they might just wait until Tuesday and just say, you know what, forget it. We'll just wait until Tuesday when 5Ds hits. Let's see. Do I want anything from here? Not really. Let's see. Galactic Origin. Yeah, I haven't bought many. Well, I actually did buy a lot of packs, but I've reset the box a few times. Oh wow, I actually still do need quite a few cards from here. I didn't realize that. I thought I had more of these. Let me see, what else do they have here? Yeah, because I got a couple of Exiled Force, which I never ended up putting into the Warrior deck. Let me see, what's good in here? Oh yeah, the Cyclone, Into the Void. That's an interesting card. Really not too much in here. Well, I could use another Woodsman. Woodsman would be okay. I don't actually have an Andal. He'd be kind of neat for the Beast deck, or the Beast Warrior deck. Storm Neos, Mask of Brutality, Rush Recklessly is not bad. First Aid Squad. Okay, we'll get 1 pack from here, and I'll get nothing, and that'll be it. I actually don't have a Cosmic Cyclone. I have a Galaxy Cyclone, which is nice, but I don't have one of these. So yeah, I'll get this pack. Not gonna get anything, but we can try. Yep, nothing. Octavius. Millideth? At least I didn't have that. Yovo, right. Yeah. I mean, with 182 or 183 packs that were left, I wasn't going to get anything. But yeah, like I said, I thought I had more of these cards. I guess I don't. Yeah, there's actually quite a few cards in here I still need. Lots of Gladiator Beasts in here, I guess. Yeah, there are a lot of... This is probably why I wasn't able to build my Gladiator Beast deck, because I just don't have them. My Body and his Shield is a good card, too. Neo Space. Backup Squad. Yeah, there's some pretty decent stuff in here. Test Ape. I mean, this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your deck. That's actually not bad. That's actually pretty good. Huh. As long as it's destroyed by battle, which isn't too uncommon, obviously. But I actually like that. And it pulls from the deck, not from your hand. Freshie Cup is today? Well, I wish you guys the best of luck, man. Hope things work out. What time does it start? It starts at like 3 or something? If you want, in fact, let me see. Does he have a Discord or something that he's actually using for the event? Because if he does, then I'll link it in our Discord so you all can go check it out. Because me, I'm just going to go watch football. But yeah, you guys can go check out that tournament. At like 6? Oh, so it's later this evening. Yeah, that's going to be a little weird. Well, I would think that it's probably going to be okay because most people do have they do have like a phone or a tablet that they can play on if they need to. Like with me, I have a tablet. It's just that I can't really stream that well from my tablet, so that's why I like my PC better. But yeah, Bless, if you have any of that information or if you talk to him, Go ahead and link it up in our Discord so that everybody in our Discord can check it out and go join up if they want. That'd be pretty cool. Well, I guess we're going to call it a day, guys. I hope they get this worked out as far as the duel rooms, because if it's not fixed tomorrow, which there's a good chance that it won't be, yeah, tomorrow's Meta Monday is going to be a little weird. But yes, tomorrow is Meta Monday, and I will be doing the stream again, 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Meta Monday basically means that you can use any deck you want. There is no limit, because usually on the weekends, again, we run just the fun decks. Meta Monday, any deck you want. You can run Fire Hires, you can run Masked Heroes, you can run Amazon, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be, meta. It's basically meta-friendly Monday. There you go, Pania. I mean, you're not limited to using only meta decks, but you can obviously use the metas on Monday and you're fine. But I guess I'm going to go watch some football, and you guys go check out Freshy's tournament. Let me know how y'all do, and